Hello everyone, my name is Left, or Left Worthington. Doesn't matter what you call me. I'm back, as this is my first Butter YAP of 2026. I hope your days have been going well, even though it's technically only the second day of the new year. I don't know when this comes out, either the second or third. I don't know, depends on when I choose to edit this and make the thumbnail. My day's been going good, and I forgot to show the other images because I was gonna make another community post on like the stuff I got for Christmas. Besides, I don't know if I told you guys. I know I told some of my friends, but I told specifically you guys that I got some of the musical vinyls, and that I let me restart then. I also got like a Starry Night Lego set, and like it took me a while to complete because for one, it was there were 9 bags, or at least like 9 numbered bags, I guess. That's a good way to put it. But there was like just one part that just took me so long because there were so many pieces I had to do. It just took a while, but I got it all done today, and it's now hanging up in my room. I'll probably send a community post out later on before this video goes up on what it looks like, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I got this game from another good friend of mine, and it's just another game I've played on the Switch, but I'm now choosing to get on here at least, just to see how the controls are, and also because the Switch is being weird. I like the game nonetheless on both consoles, but I've kind of gotten a bit. I've now just gotten a bit used to, playing on here a bit. Oh, I did not think I was gonna get all lap 2s. So I'm just realizing that my model is blocking the money in the corner, so I might move it for future streams. Might not, I don't know. I know there's a way you can like pay to remove the watermark, but at the same time, it's just there. It's not really. I know it just goes back and forth, which kind of does block most of the stuff, but it's not like there, like in one specific spot like me. Just say. I mean, yeah, sure, I move a bit side to side, but that thing just, I'll still stay here. It's just like very little movement for me when that thing just moves across the entire screen. I'm just choosing to leave it at least. It's that way when people know what kind of thing I use. They know I use VTube Studio, and then if they have it, then, they can start doing the same thing I use. May or may not be trying to P-rank this level, only because it's like one of the easier levels to do. I never really try and go for 100% on games, because I almost spend time going back, having to make sure everything is perfect and nothing is wrong or anything. Don't get me wrong, some games are like fun to 100%, but if I ever get around to 100%ing a game, then I'll probably like announce it or like say like, oh, I'm gonna 100% this. I don't think anyone would really care. struggle on this part a bit, only because, not this part, but just like the escape sequence, only because of the John blocks, how sometimes they just hit you back. That could, besides the Fortnites, they just kill your combo completely. Getting the treasure too. Trying to take a bit of a break from Stardew because I just want to space things out, like Terraria, and Stardew, and this, and having more games that I'm gonna play in the future. I just want to get started on a couple of things, that way, you know, I can come back and pick them up later. I will finish, like, Stardew and Terraria. I just want to at least get started on a couple of games, and then, you know, once I've expanded, there we go, once I've expanded a bit more, then I will, you know, continue on from there. Like, once I build more of a community, is what I'm trying to say. Also, whenever I mentioned a redesign on my latest, post, if any of this goes, my latest community post that wasn't the Starry Night Lego thing. I remember I mentioned a possible redesign for my character. I did at least mention that, and I think all I'll do is just put on long sleeves, maybe. That one of my friends, like, gave my character long sleeves, and I thought it looked really cool, so I was thinking, oh, why don't I just do that? Nice, P-rank. But yeah, I mean, I'll see. I don't know if I'll do anything. I don't think I'll change the color palette. The colors are good. If anything, I've been kind of thinking about getting rid of the hat. If anything. And don't get me wrong, I like having the hat there and the ribbon. But whenever I try and draw myself 3D, it just gets in the way. Because I don't know, like, how I would draw the hat. Because in reality, it's supposed to be like a top hat, but I don't know how to draw, like, a 3D top hat. Yeah, I know I could just look up some tutorial on YouTube, but at the same time, I like trying to figure out stuff out on my own. And then if I, like, really have to and there is no other way, then, you know, I'll resort to looking it up. But as of right now, I just try. I was not expecting to do. So I think I might do like 2 or 3 levels per video. Because I know there's only like a couple of levels here. Like, there's only 4 levels on each set of the tower. So I was thinking about either doing like 2 or 3 levels, and then maybe I just do entire 5th floor like all in one video. That's at least what I'm trying to save for. I mentioned before, like, I would bring some friends on. I am gonna do that this year. Like, I would bring some friends on to, like, this whole kind of series I have going on. The thing is, I don't know how it would work, for one. what I mean is, usually whenever I record something like this, like take Stardew or Terraria for example, there's so much stuff that's being run, or there's so much stuff that is running, such as VTube Studio, OBS, and the game I'm playing. When it starts to lag, I don't know how it would be with, you know, someone, like a friend of mine, I don't know how it would be if, like, I'm screen sharing to them. Because I screen shared to them, or I screen shared to a friend while I'm playing a game, and then it would get really laggy at points. So I have to stop screen sharing. So I'm at least trying to find games that are like 2-player at least. So there is no need for like a screen share in them, because you know they're already in the game. So then there's like no reason to share a screen, and it's just easy access for them. Also, no, I'm not gonna try and go for P ranks for every single room. I'm not that good at the game. I make a bunch of mess ups and mistakes despite being on the computer. I'll do Blood Sauce Dungeon and then I'll cut it there. Maybe. I don't know. If anything, I think I'll just finish up this floor. Except I will do Peppermint next time. I don't like Blood Sauce Dungeon because of the anchovies, but sometimes it'll just be like in Mach 3 and then they will just ignore that and still hit you. It's happened to me so many times and I'm getting sick and tired of it. This time, be careful. There's people outside who are still launching fireworks even though, well, I mean, this is technically the second day of the New Year still. I'm pretty sure they're just using up most of their fireworks because they had leftovers. I didn't really do any fireworks this time. I kind of forgot to. I mean, it's fine. We at least just heard the fireworks. It's nice. Spend New Year's. Everyone else had a great New Year's too. I hate this one so much. Time left. I've been using like my expressions that I have on my model, mainly because last time I did I got screwed over whenever I was trying to record YAP and for Terraria. So I just have them off now. But I don't know if I should come back on since this game doesn't really require the numbers, because that's why I have my like expression hotkey set to just my numbers, because I don't ever really use my numbers. But then I realized Terraria, Stardew kind of use them a lot, so thinking this doesn't really use it, it's just WSD or arrow keys. I use arrow keys because that just feels better for me. still an A. That's I'll do Age of Cheese, I guess. And then I'll do the boss tomorrow. Also, if you hear any like just audio cuts at all in any of my recordings, like or at least in other apps, if you hear just any cuts of where audio just stops happening, it's because I'm checking my OBS to see how long I've been recording. Sorry, I'm tired. My brain is never working during these. Why? I changed my jump key from Z to spacebar only because I just realized. Because spacebar just fits a lot better as like a jump button. Like that's kind of like a multiversal jump button. Like almost every game that I know uses it. And so it just felt weird, like using Z as a jump button. But, I mean, I don't know. Some people probably have Some people have weirder keybinds than me, probably. I don't know. I could just be the only one. I don't know. That is also another issue. I accidentally keep clicking the taunt button. I'm meaning to click the grab button, but I actually keep clicking taunt. I might change that to, I don't know. I mean, it's not like as big as like a hindrance. It's not as big as a, like, I don't know what I'm trying to think of. It's not like as big of a difficulty. Or it's not like damaging my like performance, I'd say. As much as Z being the jump key. So I know I didn't make an announcement for whenever I reached 70 subs. I feel like it was kind of pointless for me to even like throw it in there for like my list of goals to reach because I was like literally on the verge of reaching it. But I still at least threw it in there because I don't want to just be like, oh, I reached 70 subs and then like this new year, and since I was pretty close to it, it's not gonna become like my main goal. I mean, I still included it because I don't want to just be the one leaving it out and then not giving you guys anything, because it was my goal in 2025, or at least one of my goals, to get to 70, since I got to it like at the very beginning of the year. I was saying, I did do like, cover the Underworld musical. I know I technically said I would be done with like epic musical covers and stuff like that a whole lot of times, but what I meant is that like I'm not gonna be pumping out epic musical content for like oh. But what I meant is I'm not gonna be like pushing out epic and musical content like, you know, every single time, like it's my upload schedule. Like I'm not gonna do that every single time. I'm just gonna do it like kind of on the side, depending on like what it is. Like if I just want to do something, or if I want to remake something, then sure. I'll remake, like, I don't know, Different Beast or something, or Suffering, I don't know. Just one of the two. I mean, I don't know if I will, that's just a thought. But that's gonna be it for today. So, subscribe and have a good day or night, wherever you are.